November 6th. November 6th. Welcome to the EDJ Whitetails. We're doing something a little different tonight. I didn't drive the Ranger down in here. I drove a quiet little work truck of mine. It's a little bit of an experiment. I'm starting to wonder if maybe some of the deer are getting on to me coming back and forth with that Ranger, and that Ranger's got some noise to it. So came in quiet tonight with this little pickup, and we're going to head into what I call the road stand. We're going to see what happens on this evening of November 6th. Welcome to the EDJ Whitetails. All right, welcome back. Walking away from the truck. Like I said, just kind of a little experiment. I don't know if there's any value to it or not, but just changing it up. I've got that little pickup I drive back and forth to work, and we're just going to give that a shot. It's nice and quiet, and slip down in here. We have a strong southeast wind for November 6th today. We're going to go to the road stand. You've seen me hunt it in the rain. You've seen me hunt it about maybe a week and a half ago. Had that little buck come out. And we're going to walk in with our wind in our face. I'm going to take just a little bit different approach in there tonight than what I would typically do. I'm going to get across the creek at our normal creek crossing and then slide in underneath right there. So that'll keep the wind in my face the whole way. Shouldn't disturb anything as far as bedding, and we're able to look back in on those little ridges that I have continued to talk about. So hang with me tonight. Hopefully the action picks up. It's been kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie, as you've seen on the videos, our loyal watchers. And I just want to say quickly, those loyal viewers, especially the guys getting in the comments and stuff. We appreciate you guys so much. It's so fun to converse back and forth with different hunters across the nation, really. A lot of fun. So continue that, guys. That's pretty cool to have those conversations back and forth. So follow along again tonight. As I've said before, this is all about following along, just an everyday hunter, very relatable to most of you. And we're going to see what happens on November 6th. Barely a trickle through there right now. Creek is low. Well, as usual, that is not exactly where I really want the wind to blow, but we're in here. We're going to have to roll with it, so we'll see what happens. But it's not like that's where they would be coming from. So that is looking straight north towards our access road. This is a little thicket next to it. There's straight west. And then all back in here is them little ridge tops. So it still sets up good even with that wind. We just got to hope that something doesn't basically go straight north of us here. But I got all the way into the stand and got right up to the top of the stand, and there was a little fawn yearling that was bedded right in that thick stuff and seen me and didn't snort or nothing like that, just kind of did yearling type things and just kind of trotted back into the woods a little ways and then started walking. So I think we'll be okay. No big deal. Didn't blow or anything like that. So, as windy as it is out in the open, us being up on this basically northwest corner here, it is very calm in here considering. So, should make for a good evening. Let's settle in and see what November 6th brings the evening. And really would love to bring you guys some good action. We'll see what happens. Now that one right there, that's a little button bug. And he's definitely been kicked away from mom. So that's an encouraging sign. He's just beating his way along, browsing. It's good to see some deer moving early, even though it's just a little dude. But mom's somewhere out there, basically in heat, and hopefully nearby. can't get, just get little glimpses of it. We'll see if it comes this way. It's moving at a pretty good clip. Like a buck cruising. We will find out. Well, I kept watching, and I could see glimpses of the antlers and everything, but I couldn't get nothing on camera worthwhile. And I thought he was probably on this little ridge here, but I think he was actually on the other side. There's a dry pond. I think he was on the other side of that. Almost looked like he was headed up towards the food plots to check on that. Wish I could have got a better sight. I'm not even sure what buck. I just know it was a buck. So with the cloudiness, the light is fading. But we're not going to wrap this up yet. I still got that little button buck just off to my northeast. And he's just still milling around. Anything can happen. came from quite a ways over, and there's another deer back there, and I can't tell what it is. But hopped that fence, and then I don't, I don't know. The evening thermals are probably pushing down, but he still don't know what to think. He jumped right back, and he's still out there just a little ways. But right at last light, one interesting thing tonight. Like I told you before, my camera's updated 5 and 5. And when I looked, I've got one that's out on our access road. And there was 3 does and 1 small buck that was right over there. And that access road is 75 yards from me, maybe. And I never seen them. That little button buck's on there, right along with them deer, but them other deer never came over. It's kind of interesting how close you can be to deer and not see them. Of course, when it's this windy and we're in a little tucked in area here so that you can't see real far. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. November 6th. I think I caught myself earlier. I think I said November 8th a couple times. It's November 6th. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Don't want to waste too many days here. I was thinking November 8th because that's Saturday, and I was thinking about Saturday morning's hunt. Like I said, we've got big weather coming in here in Iowa on Saturday. It's supposed to start off as rain in the morning and then start snowing. So we're going to spend quite a bit of time in the stand on Saturday. So I will not be in the stand tomorrow evening. So there won't be an episode tomorrow night on Friday night. As I said last night, I've got playoff football to go to, watch my daughter cheerlead. Delana will be cheerleading, and we'll be at that. So until Saturday, tune back for the EDJ Whitetails. I'm Eric Johnston, and get outdoors.